Hope you all are fine. So my name is SR Pusti and you are watching my beautiful channel Love You Science. So in this video what I'm going to do, I'll be explaining previous year's NET question, subtopic current electricity. So let's start the video. Okay. See this question, that question came in 2002 NET. The question says the specific resistance of a conductor increases with increase in temperature, increase in cross-sectional area, decrease in length and decrease in cross-sectional area. So here question is asking the specific resistance depends on which factor. Specific resistance को हम लोग बोल सकते हैं resistivity. We can say it resistivity. So resistivity का एक formula है, resistivity rho is equal to m upon n square tau. So m क्या होता है? Mass of electron. N is number of electron per unit volume. E is the charge on electron, and tau, which is very important, that is called relaxation time. Relaxation time. A relaxation time क्या होता है? It is the time gap between successive collision. What is that? See, let you have a conductor here, right? These are the free electrons. So when temperature increases, that means the electrons will be getting kinetic energy. With kinetic energy will be more. If kinetic energy will be more, the collision rate will be more. The collision rate will be more. Collision rate matlab the collision between successive electrons. If collision rate will be more, then you can say frequency of vibration will be more. If frequency of vibration will be more, then what about the time? Time is inversely proportional to frequency. So the time gap, the time will be less. That time is called relaxation time. So since relaxation time will be less, as you know from this expression, rho is inversely proportional to tau. So if tau will be decreases, then what about the resistivity? It will be increases. So finally what we conclude? If temperature increases, then what about the resistivity? Resistivity will increases. So here correct option is A. So that means specific resistance is directly proportional to the temperature. More is the temperature, more is the resistivity. Again I repeat, more is the temperature, more is the kinetic energy gained by the electrons, and more is the collision. And more is the collision matlab less will be the relaxation time. If time relaxation time will be less, then what about the resistivity? As you know, resistivity is inversely proportional to relaxation time. Resistivity will be increases. So finally temperature increases हो रहा है मतलब resistivity increases. So here option number A. I hope you understand the question. Understand it? Okay. Coming to the next question, which came in 2002 NET. What is that question? For a cell, the terminal potential difference is 2.2 volt when circuit is open, reduces to 1.8 volt when cell is connected to a resistance of 5 ohm. What is the internal resistance? So before that, we should understand what is the difference between open circuit and closed circuit. तो ये क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने से पहले हमें समझना पड़ेगा व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ ओपन सर्किट एंड व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ क्लोज सर्किट, राइट? सो ये ओपन सर्किट क्या होता है एंड क्लोज सर्किट क्या होता है? देखो, क्लोज सर्किट मतलब अगर आपके पास एक सेल है of EMF E and internal resistance R, if we connect a external resistance, then we can say this entire circuit is closed circuit. अगर सेम सेल होगा having internal resistance R and EMF E, if we do not connect any resistance over here, then we can say it is open circuit. ठीक है? So let current through the circuit is I. So the potential drop across the resistance is called terminal potential difference. The terminal potential difference is nothing but potential drop across the resistance. So here in closed circuit, the EMF is always more than the potential difference. So if you apply KVL here, V will be equal to E minus of IR. So EMF minus of potential drop due to the internal resistance. Then we can get potential difference. V is equal to E minus of IR. So here I can say EMF is more than potential difference. But in open circuit, since there is no resistance connected here and current through the circuit is 0. So we can say EMF is equal to potential difference. So coming to the question. So here when it is open circuit, then potential difference is given 2.2. That means E is given 2.2 volt. And when it is closed circuit, when resistance is connected as 5 ohm, it reduces to 1.8 volt. That means V is given 1.5 volt. And resistance is also given 5 ohm. It is asking what is the internal resistance. So one thing you remember, here the total current through the circuit is nothing but E by R plus R. Because in the circuit, what is the total resistance? Both are in series. Total resistance is R plus R. What is the EMF? E. Then we can say I is equal to E by R plus R. Then what is I? As you know, if V is equal to I into R, V is equal to I into R. What is I? I will be V by R. So here we can put V by R. Okay. So now what we can do? We know the value of V like 1.8, and what is the value of resistance? 5 is equal to what is the value of E? E का value कितना है? 2.2 है. Then resistance कितना है? 5 plus R. If we solve it, say we can get the value of R as 10 by 9 ohm. So here correct option is A. So the important part is we need to understand what is the meaning of closed circuit and open circuit. I hope you understand. Okay, coming to the next question, which came in 2003 NET. In this question, it is saying in a Western bridge, all the four arms have equal resistance R. Then, if the resistance of the galvanometer arm is also R, then what is the equivalent resistance as seen in by the battery? So let us draw the diagram first. So in Western bridge, you will find four resistance, and each of resistance R. Right? So there are 4 points. So in between 2 points, we connect a battery having potential difference is V. So apart from this 2 point, in between these 2 points, we connect a galvanometer having resistance of R. So as per the question, it is given the galvanometer resistance is also R. Then what is the equivalent resistance seen by the battery? Let this terminal name is A and B. So looking from the two terminal A and B, we have to find out the equivalent resistance. So here we should understand whether this Western bridge is balanced or unbalanced. So absolutely it is balanced. How? The balanced का condition क्या होते हैं? Adjacent resistance का ratio अगर same होगा, adjacent resistance का ratio if it is same, then we can say the entire circuit is balanced. That means current through the galvanometer will be 0. So how it is balanced? See, adjacent ratio, this R by this R by R will be equal to this resistance by this resistance, R by R, which is 1. So that means the galvanometer shows 0 deflection. 0 amount of current is flowing through the resistance. So we can open it. If 0 current is flowing, the resistance has no meaning. So now the R and R both are in series. The answer is 2R. In lower side also R and R both are in series. So what is the answer? 2R. So now there are two equal resistance are connected in parallel. One is 2R, other is 2R. What is the answer? Just half of that. Your answer is R. Neto, you would have used this formula 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. So in place of R1 you can put 2R, in place of R2 you can put 2R, you can get the resultant answer. But what I would suggest, instead of going to this formula, better You use a shortcut if two equal resistance are connected in parallel. Answer is just half of that value. ये रेजिस्टेंस कितना है 2R, ये रेजिस्टेंस कितना है 2R, दोनों का वैल्यू सेम है. सो व्हाट इज द इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस 2R by 2. आंसर इज R. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, see, coming to the next question. That question came in 2004 NET. The question says a battery is charged at a potential difference of 15 volt for 8 hours when the current flowing is 10 ampere. Next, the battery on discharge supplies a current of 5 ampere for 15 hours. The mean terminal voltage during discharge condition is 14 volt. What is the watt hour efficiency of the battery? So before going to the solution, so you should know what is the efficiency. Efficiency क्या होता है? Efficiency is nothing but output by input into 100. That is called efficiency. Output क्या है? Output power by input power into 100 हो सकता है, और output energy by input energy into 100 भी हो सकता है. Since our question is based on watt hour is nothing but energy. So we'll be dealing with what? Output energy by input energy into 100. So ये formula आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा. So efficiency is output energy by input energy into 100. Okay. Now the point is here how to find out output energy and how to find out input energy. So here let this is a battery, and during charging condition, you are providing a power supply with some potential difference V. So that means battery is getting charged. So you can find out the input energy. What is input energy? Energy is power into time. Power क्या होता है? VI. So energy का formula क्या होता है? VIT. So here input energy is VIT. That means I is the current which is given to the battery during charging. V is the potential difference, and T is the duration or time duration. So here V is given how much? During charging, V is given 15 and I is given 10 ampere, and time it is given 8 hours. Right? Next, during discharging, during discharging what happened? During discharging matlab if battery is fully charged, we are connecting some load, and battery is connected to a load. So that means battery is able to deliver some electrical energy. So in this case, so current is coming out from the battery, and since battery is connected to a load, so the potential difference is V. So what is the output energy over here? Formula is same, formula to VIT, but here what is output energy? VIT. ये जो V होता है ये output voltage, I is the current which is coming from the battery, T is the duration or time. So here during discharging what is the voltage? 14, and current here 5 ampere, time is given 15 hours. So now we can put that value in this equation. In place of output energy we can write 14 into 5 into 15, and in place of input energy we can write 15 into 10 into 8 into 100. Okay, 15 cancel, then 5 2 and 7, so your answer is 7 by 8 into 100. So 7 by 8 is I think 0.875 into 100. So the answer is 87.5%. I think what is the answer? Okay, see, this is the answer. So that's why what I meant to say, to solve this kind of problem, you need to understand three concepts. First is what is efficiency? What is the formula for efficiency? That is output power by input power into 100, or output energy by input energy into 100. Since our question is based on watt hour, we have to deal with energy, that is output energy by input energy into 100. And second most important part is during charging What happens during discharging? What happens during charging? We are getting input energy, but during discharging we are getting what? Output energy. So these two things you should remember. And third thing is you should know the formula of energy, that is power into time. Power का formula क्या होता है? VI. So energy is VIT. I hope it is clear to you. Hope you understand. Okay. Coming to the next question. That question came in 2004 NET. Here question is given. One circuit, electrical circuit is given to you, which has five resistors are connected in a different fashion, right? So a potential difference 4 volt is given across A and B, and you have to find out how much current is flowing through this particular branch, like A, F, C, E, and B. Okay. So usually student लोग बोलते हैं कि सर ये बहुत complex kind of circuit, so how to solve? It's very simple, believe me. आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? You just convert the entire circuit, entire complex circuit to a simple circuit. How? You just shift the middle portion to this area. कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. There will be no changes in electrical parameter. You just shift the part, just shift the system. So your circuit will be like this. Okay. So the original part you can remove after shifting. Once you shift the part, you can remove this one. So once you remove this one, look at the circuit. Look at the circuit. It is a balanced piston bridge circuit because the adjacent resistance ratio is same. R by R is 1, R by R is 1. So current through this branch will be 0. If current will be 0, you can eliminate. You can remove this resistance. So next step is I must remove this resistance since circuit is balanced piston bridge. Now how to find out the equivalent resistance here? The resistance R and R both are in series, answer is 2R. Here also R and R in series, answer is 2R. So now 2R and 2R both are in parallel. So what is the equivalent resistance? Equivalent resistance is R. Just take half of that. Okay. So what is your supply? That means you are getting resistance across A and B is R, and voltage is giving how much? It is given 4 volt. What is the current? Current का formula क्या है? Voltage upon resistance. Voltage कितना है? 4V. Resistance कितना है? R. So that is your net current or the supply current which is coming from the source, which is coming from the 4 volt. That is your current. But your question is different. Your question is you have to find out current through this branch. Since both the resistance are same and both are connected in parallel, the supply current will be equally divided. So here, let this current is I dash. So a current I dash will be I by 2. Just equally divide हो जाएगा. Then 4V upon R into how much? By 2. So your answer will be 2V upon R. I think we're option number D. I hope you understand. Okay. So look at the question. That question came in 2004 NET. Here question is N resistance each R ohm when connected in parallel give an equivalent resistance of R ohm. Then if these resistance were connected in series, the combination would have a resistance in ohm equal to what? There are 4 options: N square R, R by N square, R by N, N. तो ये क्वेश्चन कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे? देन क्वेश्चन को पहले देखते. N number of resistance, each of resistance R are connected in parallel. What is the equivalent resistance? अगर आपके पास n number of resistance parallelly connected है and सबका वैल्यू R है, ठीक है, then what is the equivalent resistance? Parallel combination का फॉर्मूला क्या है? You know 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 like this. So here do not apply this formula, it will take more time. सो यू गो फॉर दिस शॉर्टकट। शॉर्टकट क्या देखो, इक्वल रेजिस्टेंस इस सबका वैल्यू क्या है, इक्वल है, तो इक्वल रेजिस्टेंस आर कनेक्टेड इन पैरेलल, सो आंसर इज व्हाट, द वैल्यू ऑफ ईच रेजिस्टेंस बाय नंबर ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस। सो ईच रेजिस्टेंस क्या है, R by number of resistance कितना है, n, so your answer will be R by n। अगर ये होता 5 5, आंसर क्या होगा 5 by 2, 5 5 5 आंसर क्या होगा 5 by 3, 5 5 5 5 आंसर क्या होगा 5 by 4। so that's why you remember this thing, if equal magnitude of resistance are connected in parallel, then answer will be the resistance of each resistor by number of resistors. So from here we can, as per the question, it is given R ohm. So it is given R. So what is smaller? It will be N into capital R. So we get the value of each resistance. Now the point is, in the second part it says, if these resistance were connected in series, then what is the effective resistance? Now these resistance are connected in series, R, n number of resistors are connected in series. Then what is the equivalent resistance? Tell me. R1 plus R2 plus R3 up to n number. Then we can write down it is NR. Right. So in place of R, we can write down what? N into capital R. So answer will be how much? N square into R. So equivalent resistance is N square into R. Option number A. So what I did here, you just have to understand about the series and parallel connection. It question बहुत easy है, बहुत easy है. Question क्या है? There are n number of resistors are connected in parallel, but condition is each values are same like R. Then you can find out the equivalent resistance, which is R by N. As per the question, it is given capital R. So from there you can find out the value of each resistance, which is N into capital R. Now these resistance were connected in series. Now you connect all the resistance, then you can find out equivalent resistance in series, that is N into smaller. So in place of smaller you can put N into capital R. So your answer will be N square into R. Hope you understand.